What's up, everybody? It's your boy Rocksteady in the building. We back with another episode of Rollin with Rock. If you've never been here before, welcome. Come on in, kick back, relax. If you have been here before, you know what we do. So let's get it. All right. So today we are doing two unboxings, and then more than likely, if it's a little hot today, if I feel like it, I might go ahead and do the install. But let's get into it and see where we go. All right, so our first item we have today is this right here. So this is a kickstand extension, and the reason I got this is because one of the things that I found out when I bought the Saddleman seat was that it shifted me up, slightly back further than what I used to sit. So therefore, it was a little bit harder to get to the kickstand to, flip that up. So on the bike, what I'm gonna have to do is here, I'm gonna have to drill a hole in here, and you can see that. So that's the hole. So I'm gonna drill a hole in here and mount this on the kickstand. So this one definitely requires the bike has to be up on the jack. So while I have that up, I'll go ahead and segue into my next part. And that is this. So let's get this opened up and see what we got in the box. Okay. Whew. It's supposed to be 100 degrees every day. And it feels like it. Okay. So let's get this open. And what we have in the box is the Ciro mounted highway peg mounts. So this does not come with the actual pegs, but it is frame mounted. Again, one of the things that I ran into once I put on the Saddleman seat was that the regular highway pegs that I have mounted on the crash bar, I can no longer fit them. So I can't adjust them, which I attempted to do, and unfortunately it would not let me adjust that back far enough, and I'll show you guys what that looks like. So on here, right here, this is the screw, but as you can see, it's almost flush with this lower. So what I need to do is bring this in this way, which would rotate that way. And at that point, I wouldn't be able to adjust that any. So the best bet is go ahead and get the frame mounted ones, and that way I don't have to worry about it. And then also on the other side, over here, as you can see, this one, if I were to move it in, of course, same issue, but also I could potentially be moving it to where it's blocking my brake pedal. So for those reasons, we ended up going with the frame mounted highway pegs. So let's open this up. So this is the chrome standard. So the bottom part that attaches to the frame underneath is black, but the part that you're gonna see is gonna be chrome. So again, going my chrome theme, as you can see on the box. So we got that there. And I ordered these from Law Abiding Biker. Put the link up here. fantastic, man. I ordered these on a Sunday. Was it a Sunday night? I think it was like a Sunday night. Maybe it was like a Saturday night. You know, I'm just up trying to figure out what I'm gonna buy. But at the end of the day, I ordered this. I got the package today. You know, this is Tuesday, 2 days later. So great shipping. Love nothing about Law Abiding Biker. That's really, really cool. No taxes. And if you don't live in the state of Oregon, free shipping. So never have to pay for the extra shipping on these. 2 days, can't beat that with a fork. All right, so this is the Ciro 3D, made in the USA. You know, woo, woo, woo. So let's open it up, see what's in the box. Okay. Slide this out, okay. So we got 3 little boxes here. I'm sure it has 3 different kinds of things in it. Okay, so this one here, we got instructions. You love instructions. Okay, yep, so we got some instructions. So great instructions, as you can see. They got pictures, diagrams, the whole 9 yards. So fantastic. All right, so in this side here, we got the extensions, got a bag of nuts and bolts, so on and so forth. All right, let's see what's on the other side. On the other side, here are the actual frame mounts. I'll go ahead and open one up. There we go. So this is gonna go, I think the way this goes is like this. So this goes onto the frame. This part here mounts to your floorboard, and this piece right here is where my chrome extension is gonna come out from. So got a nice hefty weight, nice finish on there. Really happy with this purchase. So you know, if you're thinking about getting frame mounted highway pegs, you know, definitely might be a good option. Initially, I got those ones off of Amazon, Facebook Marketplace for like 50 bucks. So, you know, just wanted to get something on there initially, but at this point, this is definitely a better option as well as a needed option, so I can, you know, I can kick out when I'm riding down the highway. But that's what we got for right now. Like I said, I don't know whether or not I'm gonna install this because it's hot as hell out here. But with that being said, when I come back, we'll be ready to we'll have the bike up on the jack and we'll be ready to install this. Until then, rock steady out. Peace. All right, everybody, we back. So I did a little looking up, and basically there's some tools that I need that I don't have, specifically a hex driver bit so that I can retorque the screws once I get them back in. So that's on the way. That'll be here tomorrow. So today we're going to take off the old foot peg, highway pegs. We're gonna take off the mount and get the other one on there. We won't be able to torque it down, but we'll get it off. And then, like I said, I also ordered a thread chaser kit. And so any Loctite and stuff that's in there, once we get the screws out, we can clean those out. That way we make sure we get a good solid contact. But I got all my tools right here. So Loctite. So I got a 7/16 inch wrench to remove the floorboards. And this is a 3/16 hex driver and a 5/16 hex driver. So let's go to the bike. Let's get this part started. Okay. So, man, it is so hot. All right. So, got the floorboard lifted up. So the two screws that we're going to be removing in order to get on here is going to be this one here and this one here. So those two screws we're going to take out. That's where our frame mount is going to go. We're also going to loosen up this screw here so that we can remove that, because the other one's going to have to go in there. One of the other things I talked about was drilling a hole through this.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
I do need to bring this up. That's in the way. That figures. Okay. Gotta figure out something else. But anyway, so for right now, we're just gonna focus on this. So let's get this started. So we'll start with this here. Okay, that's not. So we got that loosened up for now. We'll take it all the way off until we get these. Okay. So next, with this 5/16 hex, I'm gonna break the torque on these. It's tight.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Okay. Houston, we got a problem. That is tight. Let's try the other one. Man, that is a good torque on there. Okay, so I'll probably cut this out, but I need to go see if I got a hex in. No, it's not already. That's why I'm ordering it. Okay. All right, so small problem, but not the end of the world. So what I can do instead is I'll go ahead and get these highway pegs off, and then from there, we'll get these parts taken off and get installed on the new one. So we'll have that ready to go, and we'll do that instead. So let's get it. Got our old highway pegs off. Next up, we'll go ahead and remove the foot peg portion. We'll get those installed on the new mounts. Okay. These here. Let's go ahead and get this off of here. So there's a little snap ring. So it's gonna pry that off, and it should pop right out. old hardware. Wait. All right. Whew. Okay, so let's take a look at our handy dandy instructions. I did watch the YouTube video on this, and it was very in-depth, gave me all the torque specs I needed and all that. So let's see. Yep. Okay. Oh, here we go. Okay, so figure 6. Insert the arm extension as shown in figure 6 and insert a bolt with lock washer. Do not tighten fully. So they give you a little diagram here. You can see that. And there is a 3/4 inch bolt with the lock washer. So. Okay, so according to the instructions, the 1 3/8, which is the longest, goes in the mount. So these ones goes in the mount. The next is a 1 1/8, which is the second longest, so it's one of these. That goes from the frame mount to the arm mount. Then there's a 1 3/4, which is the short one. I'm sorry, 3/4, that's gonna go through the top part of the arm mount and then in through the clevis and then through the foot peg gives the 1 1/4. Why do I only have one? Y'all got more nuts and bolts in here? So it looks like they left some screws out. I'll be damned. So on the package, they got the 2 clevises. They got these 2 longer ones, and there's supposed to be 4 of these. And we only have 2.
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
Okay. Well, looks like we need to figure out how to get some more screws. Probably easier just to go to the hardware store and grab 2, but I don't know, this kind of sucks ass. So, best thing I'm gonna do is make a run to the hardware store and see what they got. I'll be back. Okay, and just like that, I'm back. Had a straight brain fart. There is another screw in this frame mount that fits for this. So they did provide all the required hardware. So let's double check this. So these 2 should be the same, and they are. Okay. All right, so we're back on track. Let's get her done. You know, I was sitting there and I'm just thinking, I'm like, that's just weird that they would leave that out. But I remember these 2 had already had the screw in them. Okay, so now that we're good on that, Let's get our Clevis. The little metal piece. So we're gonna set that on there. Then we're gonna run our bolt through just to keep it from moving. And should just slide in there. Or not. Add the peg of your choice with a 1/2 inch. All right, it's your boy Rocksteady. We back. So it was so hot in the garage, the camera died. It overheated and died. So I did finish up some stuff, and I'll show you what that is. So right here, I've got the foot pegs mounted to the chrome frame on both sides, and then now at this point I'm just waiting on a package from Amazon that'll have the hex bits that I need so I can break these torts on here. But that doesn't come till Friday. Today is Wednesday, so I did have a trip planned for Saturday. So if depending on how late they come, if it comes too late, then I'll just have to go without the highway pegs. But it's only gonna be a little quick 400, 500 mile trip, but we'll see. But I just wanted to give you a quick update on what happened, and we're gonna try this again on Friday. Be right back. Look who just showed up. It's the Amazon man. So once we get this from this guy, from there I can go ahead and get the work I need to get done. I did get my oil change notification light on my car, so before I start messing with that, I'm gonna run in the Jiffy Lube and get an oil change real quick, and then we'll be back. But yep, the Amazon man has arrived, and it ain't even 8 o'clock at night. Peace. What's up? It's your boy Rocksteady in the building. We back. So we are now ready to get these screws off. Got my Amazon package. Let's open this up. Okay, so here's the one we really needed. This is a hex bit socket, 13 piece, and this is what we're gonna use, hopefully, break that torque. All right, so put that out. We also got thread chaser kit, so I'm pretty sure there's a lot of Loctite on those bolts in there. So we'll, chase those holes out, make sure everything's good. But we got that, and then we got double offset box and reversible ratchet and wrench set. Okay, and came with it's already open, but came with a little pouch. So nice. So these are Dyson. It's reversible, so we can change it. Nice. Okay, so let's get down to the task at hand. Get these bolts off. So it's only 90 today and a little overcast. So hopefully the camera won't overheat, but we'll see. All right, so this is a 5/16, so that's what we need. Damn, Lexavon has me covered. Okay, we said 5/16. So this one needs the regular one. I think we're good on that. All right. I don't know if I need a bigger one, but let's see if we can get it off with this one. So righty tighty, lefty loosey. And away we go. I think we might have to get down on one knee here. Let's see how this goes. No. Fucker tight. There it goes. I felt you. Oh, don't do it now. There we go. Okay. Don't strip it. Okay, let's get this other one.
You can do it, put your back into it.
Okay, that one went pretty good. All right, we rolling. Okay, knee said time out. Okay, so once we get these out, this screw here, I'm screwing now, this one, we're gonna keep this. Ow. So we're gonna keep this one, and this one is the one that we're gonna replace. So I'm gonna take this off. That comes off. Okay. So here we go. You see it does have a little bit of thread locker on there. So that piece comes out. Let's get this other one. Okay. See, it's a little thread locker on that one as well. So, yeah, pretty sure the top one we keep and the second one okay. So here's our second one. So this is slightly longer. It looks like it's almost thinner. I guess it's the same size. Okay. So let me see which washers go on here. And we'll go from there. Okay, we're back. So took a look at the video. So I have a 3/8 inch thread chaser that I'm gonna run in here. I don't know if y'all can see all of this thread locker that fell out, and there's a lot in there. So that's what we're trying to get up out of there, make sure it doesn't bind us anyway. So We'll just take this and we'll just screw it in here. Darn it, I need. Let's see, what's that? I need a socket. Okay. All right. So let's run this through here. Bring it back out, do the other hole, and then we can start putting it back together. Okay. All right, so we got that halfway looking decent. Let's get this other one. Okay. All this thread locker. See how that thread locker gunk it picked up? Coming out. Okay, so we got that done. Sweet. So now we're gonna put it back. So here's our mount. And this bracket here is going to mount to the floorboard here. And this one's gonna go in the first hole, and this will go in the second hole. So we got the longer screw, we got a flat washer and a lock washer on here. So that goes through like that. So let's put a little bit of blue Loctite on here. Get this started. Actually, before I blue Loctite it, I'm gonna thread chase this real quick and get this okay. So I need a 3/8. All right. So let's get our first bolt in. Okay. Wait. So we're just gonna get this just tight. And we'll get our other screw in here. So this one is our second screw. So we have a flat washer and a lock washer that we got on this one. Lock washer first and flat washer. Okay, so we got that up just enough. So at this point, we're going to connect our bracket to the floorboard. So I'm gonna try to slide. Okay, so I did that wrong. Should have moved that over first. So just bag it up. You know what they say, it ain't nice if you don't do it twice. So now we got that started, right? I think it's gonna be a good idea to go ahead and at least get this floorboard. So this is our previous one. Let's just get this lined up. Back to our second screw. Try not to make sure we don't cross thread this any weird way. Guess you should put the Loctite on there. Okay. I think I'm going to put the Loctite on this one first, put it back, and then we'll go with the other one. We'll take that out and put the Loctite on. So Loctite, you just want to do a little bit in the middle, not a lot of this. I know Harley, they juiced it up, but all that ain't necessary. So let's get a little bit of Loctite here. So we got this one. Get a little Loctite on here. Like so. Okay, we'll just get that on there good and tight. Bam. So that's done. Floorboards goes down. So now let's get our torque specs, and we'll be almost done. We'll get these attached. And for these two, it's going to be 36 to 40 foot-pounds, and this one is going to be 80 inch-pounds. Let me double check that.
Now the floorboard's mounted, we can go ahead and tighten up these 3 bolts. "2024 Street Glide Road Glide Service Manual tells us that this bolt and this bolt get torqued 36 to 42 foot-pounds.
36 to 42.
To the Jiffy Stand side, it tells us the same thing, 36 to 42 foot-pounds on that. Flip back over here to these bolts that we put on up here that actually hold the floorboard on. Those are going to be 60 to 80 inch-pounds.
Okay, 60 to 80 inch-pounds. All right, so let's get this one first. So we're our inch-pound torque wrench. What's up? This is Rocksteady from the future. So, as I said, as you seen on the video, the camera died again. It was just really hot out there in the garage. So, I was able to get everything installed, got everything torqued down, Loctited, the whole 9 yards. Had opportunity to take the bike out for a spin, made a few adjustments, and everything worked great. Took it on a road trip, fabulous. The one thing is I am absolutely gonna have to get the extended hill shifter because my foot just kept bumping into stuff. So other than that, all was good. Appreciate you guys for watching the video. Up next, you'll see just the final install and walk around, and have a great day. Deuces.